Hi, I'm Morgan Davis. I'm here with Overload. We are at the TuneCore Music Made Me Mixer at South by 2019, and I am here with Kady Rain and Ben Basray.
Hey.
Shalom, cowpokes.
The two most colorful artists at South by every year.
Possibly, quite possibly. I don't know who else could beat us.
Peelander Yellow is literally a walking highlighter, but he's kind of unicolored, so I think it kind of takes him out of the running. Although we did meet him yesterday. He's kind of a sweet guy.
Yeah, he was very nice.
I like that he's like a good luck charm, where if you encounter him during South by, it's going to be a good
South by. Yes, absolutely.
So has it been a good South by for you?
It has been a good South by so far. I've been working at my job and dealing with that, but we actually had a really cool thing happen where we met Wyclef Jean.
I heard about that because I was there.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
Yeah, we got up to go eat, and I came back and he was playing my guitar, and there was a moment where I was like, Wyclef Jean is playing my guitar. I tried to keep it together. I think I held it together. He could tell, though, that I was like internally freaking out about something. I think he didn't know what. He was just kind of like, I'm just going to play guitar and ignore this freak. And he did it. He was very good.
And he kept calling you baby.
He did. He called Ben baby several times.
Which was fantastic.
It was really great.
Sir.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard for anything to top that at South by for you. But what else are you excited for?
We have two more shows that we're playing. We're playing Saturday at Shiner Saloon for the Future of Music Showcase, which is a pretty big showcase. It's their 10th annual, and like really big artists like Sweet Spirit and Wild Child and Shaky Graves have played it. And then we're playing a queer pop party at midnight 30 at El Mercado backstage, and I'm really excited for that. All the people on the lineup are like, I mean, it's rare to find an all-pop lineup in Austin, and so I'm really stoked to do that and play that.
You two are always on really awesome showcases, always really fun. So, but are there any artists that you're hoping to catch here other than Wyclef Jean?
Well, Fuvk, actually, F-U-V-K, is a favorite of Overload, and we really have been appreciating what she does, and I'm excited to catch her. If we don't get a chance to see her, we're going to go next Saturday and catch her at Swan Dive. But honestly, there's just like a lot of great musicians, and everybody on the lineup for the Future of Music Showcase is a really respectable Austin artist that, I'm excited to see perform.
Yeah, that's always a great event, and like you said, it's where a lot of like big acts that break later come from. So
yeah.
So it's good precedent there.
Yeah, it's really an honor to be chosen. Like, I wasn't expecting it at all, so it'll be really fun.
And you two are also working on some pretty cool tracks right now. You've been doing some interesting collaborations with people. Any of that you want to tell us about?
Yeah.
Well, this awesome rapper from L.A. named Keenan the First came through.
He's actually from Minnesota, but he lives in L.A.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily that relevant, except that he totally has Minnesota swag, so you kind of have to like mention it. But he's a total sweetheart. He came through. We had this awesome session, and we've been working with Adrian Kroom, actually, who Morgan here manages, and he is the kind of guy who makes me glad to be a songwriter. He's a great producer, and he just works hard, and I'm really excited about what's going to happen. So.
All right, and then in further good news, I heard that you found your lost cat.
We did! Ah! Okay, so like 5 days ago, Ben was just hanging out in his room, and he had the window open to get some fresh air because the weather's finally good. It's not cold anymore. And our cat, Polka, was leaning against the window, and I guess like her fatness, she just like leaned into the window too hard, and the window screen fell off, and she freaked out, and she ran away. And we have been desperately searching for her, put up flyers, talked to the neighbors, like, was just crazy people. I even called a pet detective.
Oh, no.
A pet detective to find your cat. It was $850, bro. And I was like...
Now I know where Ace Ventura got that money.
Yeah, right? But I was like, I don't know, like, should I do this? And then last night, I went to bed. I was really upset. And I left the back door open. And at 2 a.m., she just wandered in and was just like, meow, meow, meow. And she got two breakfasts. She got two breakfasts this morning and a lot of treats. And she's been cuddling with us all morning. And I love her. She's my baby.
Well, I'm glad that she's safe
again.
again.
She's safe.
Yeah, it was definitely like a real Scooby-Doo, Shaggy type situation with the pet detective. It kind of like the whole thing just could be summarized by the word zoinks. You know, that's kind of what it felt like.
That's awesome. Well, so just on one final note there, since you two are always so stylish, do you have any South by Style guide tips for people?
South by Style. First off, wear deodorant. I know that has nothing to do with style, but if you smell,
It does though. You can't be fresh if you're the wrong kind of fresh.
You can't be fresh if your body ain't fresh.
You can't be fresh if you're funky. That's the way to say it. Right there.
Yeah, can't be fresh if you're funky. So wear deodorant, wear sunscreen. Skin cancer is not in vogue. So those are my two mains, just overall, even before going for it. Layering is key. Like, be sure to bring a jacket that's like stylish that you can rock at all times, because it's definitely going to get like colder at night.
It's always weird during this.
Yeah. And definitely wear comfy shoes. No stilettos, but you could definitely wear platform heels if you work it right. What else?
Well, for me, generally when I'm dressing myself for South by, I ask myself the question that if I came back from the future, would people believe that I'm the person who stepped out of the time machine? And if the answer is no, then you're just not bombastic enough, and you need to go back to the drawing board.
And your jacket that you're currently wearing is Wyclef approved, so.
Yeah, Wyclef wanted to steal it.
Yeah, I actually thought about in my fangirling, in the peak of my fangirling around him, just offering it to him, just to like, hey man, you should just take this with you.
I mean, yeah, but it's a pretty great jacket.
Kid tested, Wyclef approved.
Well, Wyclef, if you're watching, now you know. Ben is offering his jacket to you.
Yes, we'll give you his jacket.
All right, where can people find Kady Rain online?
Everywhere. I'm at KadyRain. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook. My music is on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Like, just look up Kady Rain. If you see color, if you hear good music, and the name Kady Rain is attached to it, that's me. So
all right.
Find me.
The only thing I really want to add to that is that if you're on the internet looking for Kady Rain, we really appreciate everybody connecting with us. Please say hi, either on the internet or in person. We love talking to people who support us. It really, as weird as it is, you know, being a musician, the people who support you and believe in your music early on, is just, there's not really anything that you can say to really describe what that kind of support means to you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys. Have a good South by.
Happy South by.
We're the bad kids, we're the bad kids. We're running.